All right, so I'm a stupid dog, and this is take two on Brian Holtzman, uh, Killed Tony's favorite comedian. Killed Tony had Brian Holtzman on. Brian came out dressed like Colonel Sanders and he bombed. The next time I seen him on Killed Tony, he was in a red blazer. He did pretty good. Somehow he got the audience behind him and he kept them behind him. It seemed like it was the same performance one night to the next, all right? Brian had one joke about he goes into a weight room or he goes into an exercise place and there's some lesbians or whatever however he characterized them, and they're interfering with his ability to work out in a machismo rich male dominated workout scene. Brian, is that waistline 54? The big part of this joke that didn't make any sense is you ain't going into too many weightlifting places. You ain't going over into whatever is Universal or whatever those places are where you go in there, the Universal Body, whatever these places are where they go work out. It don't look like it looks like maybe you're walking by the place you go in to work out and you're going straight over the Burger King. The fact that, that waistline is prohibitive for getting anybody to believe that you're too worried that there's too many bull dykes taking up too many of the machines at the workout place, whatever. Gym World. Brian says there's too many girls in Gym World. That's all right. It doesn't matter. The other joke he cracked that was kind of funny was he said, why would you watch the WNBA when you could watch the men's basketball? Why would you watch women's basketball when you can watch men's basketball? You want to know why? Because all they do, Brian, is they dribble up the court, they get to the 3-point line, and they huck up a shot. At least the women are passing the ball. They're dribble driving. They're getting to the line. They're doing backdoor cuts. It may be a little bit in slow motion compared to the men, but all the men are doing is running up, hucking it, getting a rebound, or taking the ball out from under the basket, running up the other side. It's a huck it. Each end of the court, it's a huck fest from the 3-point line. That ain't basketball. That's boring. All right, whatever. That's why you would watch women's basketball. All right, but I wanted to delve into this Brian character a little bit more. I wanted to know a little bit more about him. So I dove in, I did a deep dive, and guess what? You cannot look up. There's no Wikipedia page for Brian Holtzman. I really wanted to find out about Brian Holtzman, okay? You can go, it says people search for Brian Holtzman's Wikipedia page. You click it on, there's no Wikipedia. You type in Brian Holtzman Wikipedia, you click it, there's Brian Holtzman does not have a Wikipedia page. To me, that's a little bit screwed up. Is this guy really a CIA agent? What is this guy's backstory here? He's famous enough to be whatever, but he doesn't have a Wikipedia page? That's a little weird. I don't know. Maybe he's like one of those Russian agents or something. They didn't give him a backstory. Listen, the other thing is, Brian Holtzman's his bio says he's an actor, and he was in The Heckler. He was in a couple TV shows. He was supposedly supposed to be in the movie Pauly Shore is Dead. I looked. You cannot dig his name out. I mean, you see the whole cast. You click more, view more. You click view more again. It goes down, 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 down. You're looking for a Brian Holtzman. Brian Holtzman don't show up. I looked at it 3 times. I'm like, is he? Then I looked, and it was like the cast for the Pauly Shore movie, Pauly Shore is Dead. It's like actors playing these characters. I didn't see Brian's name there. It says actors playing themselves. I didn't see Brian's name. I did not see Brian's likeness. Brian Holtzman has a credit for Pauly Shore is Dead, yet I cannot prove that he was in the movie. I even thought maybe he was a writer. I don't know what his association with this movie is, but it is not documented. The other thing is, Brian Holtzman's net worth is a little over $1 million. I'm a stupid dog, and my net worth is like a quarter of that. I mean, and I'm just an idiotic, stupid dog. But whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to make fun of Brian Holtzman. I really came to respect Brian Holtzman a lot more. You know, one thing I did enjoy? I saw Brian Holtzman's thing hashtag cancel Brian Holtzman, and I watched some of that. Not too shabby. And I watched when Brian Holtzman was a younger comedian. Back then, he didn't go straight into the savage yelling and screaming and Tourette's and this, that, and the other thing. He had a little bit more nuance back then. He was a little bit more hunchbacked back then. He had the left hand quiver thing he's got going on back then, but he got into it a little slower. It's like getting into a nice hot bath. You want to ease your way into the freak show. He was a little bit better about it. He didn't just jump right out at you like he does today. But that's all right. Listen, I want to just say this. Brian Holtzman, to me, I'm becoming more and more of a fan. I'm becoming more and more of a, whatever you would say, an adherent. But he remains an enigma. I got to say, there's a few things going on here. Like, it's a little bit too much of a mystery for me. Whatever. I'm a stupid dog. Don't even worry about it.